Hello and welcome to Chaos. So I made a very big mistake in life, and we are 1 week out right now from Crescent City 3 release, and I really wanted to reread all 3 of the SJM series, but I am doing it in a terrible way. I am in the middle of all 3 series, and we need to power read. So basically, just welcome to this vlog where we are going to be chaotically reading for the next week while I have 0 time whatsoever and trying to power read through all of these, which, oh boy, this is going to be a challenge. So hi, welcome to my channel. Also, look, I'm wearing, oh wait, can I step back a bit more? It's a little Nesta inspired sweater. So hi, welcome. Let's talk about where I am in all of these series at the moment, because for some reason I can't focus on any of them, and instead I'm reading a bit of everyone at once. Okay, so to start off with, for the Throne of Glass series, I am currently doing the tandem read for the first time ever of Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn, Empire of Dawn. And I'm about 15-ish% into both the books. And, you know, I think the tandem read actually is fantastic. Everyone was right, and this is like absolutely the best way to go about it. So that series, I'm actually doing good. There's only 3 left in it, so I'm feeling very good about that one, and the fact that I can finish like Throne of Glass in a decent amount of time. And for those who think that Throne of Glass is not important to reread, we will see. We will see. And I hope that it is important. Then, obviously, I had to reread the Crescent City series. So, House of Earth and Blood, my cover's somewhere. I am this far into it, which is 180 pages out of 790, 800. So this one I'm doing terrible on. This is my favorite book of all time, and I am doing the worst reread ever, aka I've been trying to read this for 2 weeks now, and I don't want to read it because it is so good. And that is the most counterintuitive, counter-logical thing ever, but I'm too excited for this. I'm too excited, and I know I'm gonna cry, and I really don't want to, but I need to reread this. And especially Crescent City is such a lore-heavy book that I need to read it. I've also been tabbing it, which is making it take a little bit longer, so I have 4 tabs. Yellow is for character info, pink world building, green is lore, and blue is quotes I really like. So I have this, I need to finish this, and then I need to finish the second. And then I am on the second ACOTAR book, which is A Court of Mist and Fury. I am this far into it. So pretty similar amount, like 168 out of 600-ish, 630. So again, a lot to do on this one. Then I need to get a copy of ACOWAR because I don't have one. And I also don't have a copy of A Court of Silver Flames. Court of Silver Flames? Is that what it's called? I think it is. But I have a lot of books that I need to read. So if I'm counting right, 8 books that I need to read in the next week. And yeah, today is what day? January 24th. The book comes out the 31st. So I have exactly a week. And realistically, I could do this, but I have plans every single night for like the next 4 nights. I have no free time whatsoever. I'm currently doing 75 hard, so I am working out for an hour and a half every day. And I do work a full-time job, so we are going to be struggling this. I'm definitely going to try to do a video on audio, and this is just going to be the most chaotic, intense reading week ever, so welcome. I'm going to be taking you guys along with me as we read all these. I probably won't get too much into like any spoilery information, maybe just a little reactions and my thoughts on things, but I'll try not to spoil too many things if you haven't read this already. But welcome to the vlog, and let's get started. Hey, so it's Friday, and I've made very, very little progress in where I am in any of these books. Basically, the only thing is my tandem read. I'm 40-ish% into each of them now, but that is like absolutely the only progress I've made since Wednesday when I first started this. Last night was like my book club, worked all day yesterday, worked all day today, so that kind of took away any chance I had to read. And then thankfully tonight, my plans got rescheduled to tomorrow. So my plan for today is to, or at least tonight, is to curl up on this couch and get as much reading done as possible. The goal is to try and finish Tower of Dawn and Empire Storms because my library books are due back tomorrow, so I really, really need to get through these. And I think it's actually like, oh, how many? Like about 450 pages each. So I don't think I'll be able to finish them tonight necessarily, but maybe by tomorrow afternoon. We can hope. We can really, really hope. But that is the priority. and then tomorrow we'll figure out the rest of it. But it is 7:30 right now. I am drinking an energy drink to get through this, and yeah, the plan is I am sitting my ass down here on this couch and I am powering through as much of this as possible. Also, I've realized the book 3 actually comes out on Tuesday instead of Wednesday like I thought. So that gives me one less day that I have to get through these books. And yeah, I'm getting stressed, and really, like, it doesn't matter if I read it a few days after the fact that it comes out. No, but I want to read it like the day it's out, the day it's in my hands. So I'm a little stressed, but yeah. Plan very much right now is try to get through as much of Tower of Dawn and Empire Storms as possible tonight, and I'll check in later to see how far I actually get, and maybe I will supplement it with like a chapter here or there of one of the other books, but we'll see. Yay, Saturday. Hey, happy Saturday. I slept in this morning and missed the workout class I was supposed to go to, so my morning's off to a great start. I did get just under 70% into both the books, so I'm at 71 of Empire Storms, 65 Tower of Dawn, and I am on track to finish them today. I'm finishing it no matter what. So I'm just gonna go get ready, but we're going to like a little small town that's like one over from where we live right now because my partner has a business meeting there, so I decided to just come along and read in a cafe, and then we're gonna go to Costco afterwards because we are hosting people tomorrow night and we need to get a bunch of stuff for it. But I'm going to try and read a bunch at a coffee shop while he has his meeting, and I'm really hoping I can get these done by like mid-afternoon today and maybe move on to the next series. Not even though, because I still have another book in this one. But what I do want to do is finish A Court of Mist and Fury as soon as possible, so maybe today. And then I don't have a copy of the third one, Akawar, so I'm thinking that one I will try to get on audio because I have some Audible credits. So I'll get that one, and then like while I'm cleaning, while I'm working out, while I'm doing stuff, I can at least listen to that one because I have a bunch of the ebooks checked out from the library on my iPad. The third one is just like the only one that I haven't been able to get of the books that I don't own. So that is the plan, is I'm going to try to finish Tower of Dawn, Empire Storms, and Akmath today, hopefully. And yeah, then I'll have audio of Akawar, and tomorrow maybe finish Crescent City. We'll see. This is the plan. So it's Monday and I actually have some progress to talk about. So I didn't really do any updates yesterday because I didn't really have that much going on. Well, actually, no, I did. I read a lot. But Saturday night we hosted Dungeons and Dragons last minute at our place. It was supposed to be somewhere else, but last minute we decided to host it here. And then Sunday night we had some friends over for raclette, which fantastic. And I did actually manage to get a decent amount of reading in like Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. So I've made progress, which feels good. But I am still severely behind, and it is Monday, the book comes out tomorrow, and there is absolutely no way in hell I will be finished in time for Crescent City 3, so I'm kind of accepting the fact that likely I won't have this reread done until Friday, and realistically also I probably wouldn't have time to devote to reading to Crescent City 3 until like this weekend. So that is my mental okay, is that I'm probably not going to be able to like have a lot of time to devote solely to reading until the weekend. So we're gonna have a few more days of chaos this week. But let's talk about things that I have read. So I finished the tandem read of Empire Storms and Tower of Dawn. This was my first time ever doing the tandem read, and it was definitely, I think, better. I think it was definitely better than just reading them one by one, because it did add more to the story, and when you're following the order, it was really interesting to see. There are tie-ins where like something would happen in Tower of Dawn and then there would be like something happening in Empire Storms that was based off of that. So I really liked that part. Like I thought that ended up being very good. And I guess like I didn't really realize that there would be that tie-in, so that was interesting for sure. And once again, like I'm not the biggest Tower of Dawn fan. I just find it a little boring, unfortunately. So it did help to have it broken up a bit more where I'm going back to another story that I enjoyed more and then going back. So anyways, I finished those and that's great. Now for the Throne of Glass series, all I have left is Kingdom of Ash. Kingdom of Ash. Wow, I'm terrible with the names of books, but I did get a copy of that from the library. I have it on my iPad, so I am slowly getting into that. I'm about 10% into it right now, so like slowly. It's not as big a priority right now because I do have the other series which have a lot more to be read. I haven't picked up any of the Crescent City books in like a week, but we will be trying to tonight. We will be. And then I finished A Court of Mist and Fury this morning. Like before I got up at like 5:30 this morning and just read for a few hours before work started. But I finished A Court of Mist and Fury. Very, very happy to be done that. And I ended up getting Court of Wings and Ruin on Audible, so I listened to that like all day too while I was working away, and I got like halfway into it. So we actually have like quite a bit of progress, which feels fantastic. I am like done 3 more books. I'm in starting 2 others, so in the middle of 3, only have 5 left to go, but I'm feeling really good about that. Obviously feeling good about it because I've just fully accepted that we're not getting this done in time. But it is 7 o'clock now. I edited and posted a video. I got all my workouts done for the day. I showered. I am like good to go, and I am set to spend probably the next 3 hours just reading intensely. I do go to bed early, so that's why it's only 3 hours, but I am planning on curling up with Crescent City and, you know, making some really good progress into that, hopefully. I can't remember how far I am into it, but I think I'm only like 150 to 200 pages, so quite a bit left to do, but I'm excited. I'm excited to finally like feel like I can mentally devote it and not worry as much about the other series because I'm getting closer on them. But yeah, super excited to just dive in and spend a bunch of time reading tonight. And these two want to say hello. Maybe not, but yeah, let's go do some Crescent City time. All right, Wednesday morning now. I do have my little 13 sweater on, which I really like this one too. I really like also the green color. Perfect. So what is going on in my life? I am about to start work, so the plan for today is to finish listening to the Akawar audiobook. I have like 4-ish hours left of it. I just haven't really been able to like focus too much on it lately. Work has been like way too busy in a lot of ways, and I just haven't had that mental capacity to listen to a book and work at the same time. So today though, I think I will finish it because yeah, there's 8 hours in the work day and I should be able to finish that. I'm over halfway through my reread of Crescent City 1, so I will definitely finish that either, well, not over lunch, but I will read over lunch, and then after work I should be able to finish that. But what I did get in yesterday is this beauty, and it is killing me a little bit that I'm not getting to read this for a few more days because I do want to finish this little reread. But this is beautiful. She is chonky as hell, but I'm obsessed with this. And yeah, today we are going to power read if I can. I mean, after work when I'm not working. Oh, and I'm also like 25% into Kingdom of Ash, so still a lot to go, a lot to do, but making progress. The goal is to be done by Friday, and I think we can do that. Also, I want to post this video on Friday, so like maybe be done Thursday. I don't know if that'll happen, but maybe be done Thursday so I can edit and post this video. We'll see. So yeah, I have 20 minutes until work starts, and then I will just be listening away all day. Thankfully, it is finally lunchtime. I just went out and ran a few errands because like I had to go to City Hall because to renew this little guy's registration so he wasn't illegal anymore. Hello. And drop off some books and treated myself to a coffee. So now, yeah, I'm definitely gonna heat up some lunch and sit here and try to read some Crescent City. I am hoping that today is gonna be a heavy reading day. I'm feeling like a little dismotivated, but I'm hoping it will be. So hi, I think I said this before, but I have seriously overestimated my ability to do basically anything, and I'm really feeling it this week because I am way behind where I wanted to be. It's Monday now, so I haven't checked in a few days because I didn't have anything really to update, and I was way too busy to do a lot of reading until yesterday when I sat down and managed to spend basically the entire afternoon finishing up things, which was great. But yeah, I'm extremely behind, and it's a bit too much right now. I'm doing like, so 75 hard, I have to do 2 workouts a day. I have way too many social obligations, which is not a complaint I ever thought I would have in my life, but I'm just doing a lot of stuff and I'm feeling very tired. And then reading has become my bottom priority. Plus work is busy, like everything is just busy right now and I'm not feeling like reading. But I was finally able to focus yesterday, and yeah, we're getting somewhere again. So I finished 2 over the last few days, but biggest thing, I'm done Crescent City, and I did tab it, which I am just loving how that looks. I'm not really one for tabbing books, and this is just making me really happy. So this is my all-time favorite book, and yes, once again, I think this is my 4th time reading it. Yes, that is confirmed. And once again, it just did everything to me. Yes, I cried. Yes, I felt so many emotions. Yes, I freaked out. I fell for all the characters again and just got so incredibly immersed in this. It's pretty great too to realize like how much I actually forgot, because there's just so many details in this book. And like so many of these tabs are just like world building, things about the lore, the gods, like the history, all of that kind of stuff. And there are just so many details. Like I cannot believe how much went into this book. And this is one that like, I've heard so many people make this joke of like the first 100 to 200 pages of this book, you're gonna have no clue what's happening because it's just pure world building. And yeah, it was again, but it was just so good. And I think this is one problem I have. I definitely was reading it a lot slower. Well, one because I was tabbing it, but also I didn't want it to end. Like that's my problem when I go to reread this book, is that I don't want it to end. So I kind of like, I keep putting off reading it. And I think that was definitely impacting my thing, like this taking so long too. But I'm done this one, and I'm really ready to go to the second book now. And that one, I don't remember as many details about it. I don't remember liking it as much, but hopefully second read of it, I'll think something different. And then I also finished my listen to A Court of Wings and Ruin. I don't even know if I said that. I did finish A Court of Mist and Fury. I don't know if I've ever updated on that, but yeah, I finished that one, and then I started to listen to Court of Wings and Ruin, which pretty good. I think that was a good way to get through that one, because the 3rd book in the ACOTAR series is definitely, in my opinion, the worst. And the one that kind of slumps. Like there's just a lot of like slower elements in that one for me that I'm not as interested in. So listening to it was a great way to get through that. And I was primarily doing it like while working or while doing like housework or walking, whatever, like, you know, just all of those. I need to be doing something while I listen to a book, and like that was a pretty great way to do it. But yeah, I am done 2 more books, so now I only have Kingdom of Ash, Court of Silver Flames, and Crescent City 2. Okay, sorry, I was not adding those up in my head. Yeah, okay, that's good. So yeah, I'm not reading the little novella, Court of Silver, the Starlight one. So last book in all these series to go. I have started Kingdom of Ash. I'm like 15% in, so that one, I don't know if I'm going to prioritize that one next because it might be less important for this reread, but I think I'm going to do Court of Silver Flame next, focus on that, and then keep going. And we're going to try to, honestly at this point, I'm like setting no due dates for myself to be done this. I was hoping to have this video up last week. That didn't happen. I don't know if I'll finish the reread this week. Who knows? I'm like not gonna stress myself out about it anymore because I was super stressed for a few days, and we're just gonna take this as I can. I can't remember the last update I made. I think it was that I was done Crescent City 1, which if I didn't talk about, I am done that. And I am this tiny part into Crescent City 2. I am also, so for some reason I decided the best way to read things today would be to, not even today, just this week, is to read 3 books at once and just kind of switch between them. So yes, I'm also reading Kingdom of Ash and A Court of Silver Flames. So the very good news is that each of these is the last book in the series, or all 3 series. So I'm so close. I'm so ridiculously close. But I'm also reading all 3 of them kind of in tandem for some reason or another. So Court of Silver Flames, I'm over 50% into that one. And Kingdom of Ash, I think I'm actually around 50% too. So it's like good progress. And yeah, I'm feeling better about how I'm doing. So Court of Silver Flames, loving. I've only read it once, but really deeply loving this one. And I forgot how much I actually really enjoy this book and Nesta's story and all of the things about the Valkyries. Love it. So good. And yeah, it's like pretty good because it's deeply motivating me to be a bit more intense with my workouts this week, so I like that. And then it's been so long since I last read Kingdom of Ash that like I think I kind of forgot everything that happened. So every page has been like a new surprise to me, which is fine, I guess. Like that's okay. So I'm just like constantly being shocked at whatever new thing is happening. So that's good. It's getting me like really into the story. And then this, I'm like nothing. I'm 70 pages in. I really have nothing to say. Hey, it is much later on in the day from when I updated. And I finished A Court of Silver Flames, and I'm really happy about that. I'm incredibly like, I don't know, like I really appreciated the book this time. And not that I didn't the first time I read it, but I don't know, like just something about it like really works for me. And in comparison even to the other books, like maybe it's because I know the original books in this series so well, and it's just like this one feels fresh and new, but just something about it felt really interesting and new. And yeah, like just fresh, interesting, different. So I really love, like I hated Nesta as a character in all the other books, but this one's a really great like journey of like self-acceptance, becoming like stronger, becoming like learning your place in the world. And I really enjoy that. And I also really love like everything to do with the Valkyries in this book. And I don't know, it's just like so motivating for some reason, like just so motivating. And I've seen a lot of people complain that like they find this one is kind of slow because the middle portion of it is fairly repetitive. They're just going to training. Her and Nesta and Cassian are hooking up, and that is fairly repetitive, but I like it because I like the training scenes and stuff. So like for me, it worked really well. And yeah, I enjoyed this one much better this time around than I think I originally did. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. And now I only have 2 more books to go. So let's keep trying to make progress here. This morning's super quick update before I get into a day of reading is that I'm like 75-ish% into Kingdom of Ash, and then I think almost 50% into Crescent City 2. So we're in the morning and I am going to be heavily reading today. The goal is to finish Kingdom of Ash, and I might be able to finish Crescent City 2. That is the hope. And yeah, I'm feeling really good that I might be able to finish it today. Also, I'm not doing anything else except reading. So that is the goal. Okay, so first update, I guess first check-in for today. It is noontime and I am done Kingdom of Ash. So this is fantastic. Today is definitely going to be a heavy reading day, and yes, it's going well. But yeah, I've just been curled up on the couch reading all day, and I am done Kingdom of Ash. Really like don't remember anything that happened in this one. So much of it was a shock. Like I really, like a lot of people died, a lot of battles and stuff happened that like I really had no memory of, and like just so many of the things that happened did not remember. So I guess it really had been like quite a few years since I last read the Throne of Glass series overall. And yeah, I think I only read Kingdom of Ash once when it first came out. So this was nice. This was like a really nice refresher of the world, the characters, everything, because really could not have remembered any of it. And especially like all the lore, the stuff with the Valks, like all of what what this war was about, didn't remember any of it. So this was definitely a really, really great refresher. And I am a little bit further into Crescent City 2, so I think I'm really on track to finish that today. And I am remembering that, yeah, I didn't like this one quite as much. It's not bad. It's not bad by any means. There's just a lot of things in this one that felt like they were just setting things up and just nothing quite happening, just setting up things to happen. So that was like my only issue with this one, but I am definitely on track to have that done soon. So I'm feeling very good about that. Okay, so I'm done. I'm done. I am finally done. Wow, today was a power reading day, but I'm done. This, honestly, I'm kind of like, I obviously remember the big plot points of this one. Also, I didn't tab it because I just didn't feel like doing this one, but I remember the major plot points, but very, very little of the, I'm going to say filler information, which is more of like setup for the other books. Remembered very little of it, but so a lot more things happened, but also I feel like not as much happened as I thought it did, because there was just so many, like the escalation to the final part happened very, very quickly in my opinion, and it seemed like it went incredibly quick, just from like nothing to sudden action. So yeah, so much I forgot about this one, and so much that I just like completely no memory of. But yeah, you know, the ending of this one, it got me again so well, and now all I want to do is just like dive into the next book, which yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to do that pretty quickly soon. So yes, the excitement for book 3 is just through the roof right now, and I am so happy to finally be done this reread, because it took way longer than planned. And I honestly can't believe how terrible I was at getting these done in a realistic time. So there, we are finally done this reread, and yeah, I'm gonna be starting book 3 pretty soon. So thanks for coming along with this reread, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you'll consider subscribing, and maybe I will see you in the next video. Bye.